If you're like the average person, just letting life happen instead of making the life you want happen, you're likely living a life you're not so excited about. You go to a job you don't like, so you can buy things you think you'd like, only to discover the next best thing you need to save up for. Moments later, you dread the weekdays and long for the weekends when you can wake up when you want and do what you want. You want freedom and happiness, yet no matter how many things you buy and no matter how much money you make, it seems to escape you. There is a way to gain this freedom and happiness that we all seek, yet most are afraid to do it. Stay tuned till the end of the video to find out what this way really is. If you emphasize with the lifestyle of your average person, then you should know that this is called the rat race. And if you thought this was just you, you're wrong. The majority of people live in a cycle motivated by fear and greed, trapped by the thought of what might happen if they don't pay their bills on time, or what people will think of them if they quit their job they don't like and actually did what they really wanted to. While there is a small minority of people doing this exact thing, remember this. The rat race is a cycle that society has created for whatever reason that keeps us trapped. It motivates us to keep doing things we don't like through the use of money, status, power, in other words, external sources. The sad truth of this is that society gets us to believe we will find happiness and freedom in the external world. Yet when we try to do this, we are forever chasing ghosts. The typical life path for the average person goes something like this. As a child, they go to middle school and are programmed how to think and behave. They learn about different subjects ranging from math to English until they finally graduate and move up to high school. In high school, the same process is repeated at a higher level until they graduate high school, eventually moving on to college, where they choose to specialize in a career that they will be working in for the rest of their lives. After they graduate and land the career they've been working towards their whole life, they begin to experience the illusion of freedom and are initially happy. They can buy most things they want. They can go most places they want based on their career, and some of them even get married. But over time, waking up day after day, going to a job they're not passionate about, and forever having to work harder to pay off the debt they've accrued from all the things they've bought starts to take a toll. And that initial sense of happiness and freedom is replaced with regret and restriction. They did everything society told them to do. They graduated college, found a respectable career, bought a nice house and car. They even got married and had kids. But they don't feel fulfilled. This is when they know they're in the rat race. And this is as far as most people go. At this point, they give up and rationalize that this is just how life is. They deal with it through friends, hobbies, family, drugs, TV, anything that can get their mind off the one problem that they're afraid of dealing with. The fact that they're not fulfilled in their life. The reason they're not fulfilled is because society teaches us to find happiness and freedom through outside sources. But this is actually backwards. True happiness and freedom can only be found from within and expressed outside of us, not the other way around. Society has this backwards, and until this is fixed, the rat race will never stop for the majority of people. But this is not how life has to be lived. Remember the small minority of people who quit their job and actually started to do what they really wanted? For the people who stayed till the end, here is the key to gaining this freedom and happiness we all seek yet are afraid to do, and also the key to breaking out of the rat race. Doing what you love and building your life around it. It's that simple. When you're doing something you love, how do you feel? Alive, happy, free. Because you're expressing your true self. Now imagine building a life around that. This is what the small minority of people do, and it's not easy. Going against everything you've been taught, going against society, going against your own fears. But for the people who are willing, there's a life on the other side. The side where everyone should be living. This is literally the greatest time in known human history to be alive on the earth. The amount of opportunities to do what you want and create a life you want in this time is a real possibility. Life is not meant to be lived in a hamster wheel. Break free from your wheel and express your true self. With that said, thank you. If this video resonated with you, feel free to join our family by hitting that like button and subscribing for more content. And if you liked the video, make sure to show some love in the comments below. Until next time, this is Success Mindset. And remember, dreams do come true.